The following is a special presentation of Big Polly's World of Sports Sims, alternating the reality of sports and entertainment since 2020. Welcome to our latest installment of NBA 75-76. Today we start the East Final. Houston at Philadelphia will give you the result of the first game in the West Final between LA Golden State and after our game. But let's get to it. At the Spectrum in Philadelphia, Philadelphia knocking off Boston last week, as you'll recall, in 7 games. Houston only needed 6 to beat Cleveland. Last time we saw them, they got embarrassed 120-64 against the Cleveland Cavs. Their lineup, Murphy, Newland, Ratliff, Tomjanovich, and Kunert. They'll be facing off against Fred Carter, Doug Collins, Bill Cunningham, Steve Mix, and not Ron McGinnis, but George McGinnis. So let's head to center court for the tip. And we start with the series with Philadelphia in possession. They will be in white. Houston will be in yellow and black. And we'll have Doug Collins take the shot. Been good all year for the 76ers, but a miss there. Rebound, Kunert. Very curious to see how these teams match up against each other. You would think Philadelphia would trounce Houston in this series. Newland with the first points, and it's 2-0. 10 seconds in. We'll go Fred Carter. Recording this August 11th for air on August the 15th. Kunert, his first team foul. Just getting started with Houston with the 2-0 lead. We'll try Fred Carter again. And it's thrown away. It'll go over to Houston. 11:31 left. I wanted to check OBS Studio out because we had thunderstorms last night. Last night being August 10th as I record this. 3-on-4 fast break. We had thunderstorms all night, so I wanted to check everything. And sure enough, I found some flaws. Went into properties, refixed everything, so you should be hearing me fine. Steal by Ratliff. And Philly cannot get anything going on the offensive end. I'm sorry, folks. Murphy with a miss, but McGinnis picking up the foul, his first. The team's first. And Murphy, a good free throw shooter, goes to the line for 2 shots. Murphy hitting the first, 9:30 from the line in the playoffs. And he got them both, 4-0. So the Rockets with a red glare early on. Look to Fred Carter. See if he can get the first points for Philly, and he does. 4-2, 10:41 left. Newland, dribble drive and a score. Got the kiss off the window, and it's 6-2. 10:30 left to play, opening period. We'll go Fred Carter over to Billy Cunningham, who he thought was a dead duck after injuring his knee Game 6 of the East semis. Carter hitting again, 6-4. 10:21 left to go. Murphy back the other way. No. Rebound to Cunningham. The Kangaroo Kid, as they used to call him back in his early days. A 2-on-2 fast breaking with Cunningham and Carter leading it. It could be a mismatch with Kunert back. But no, a mishandle, out of bounds. It will go to Houston. They lead 6-4. We're just 2 minutes into the opening period. Game 1 of the East Finals. A steal by Collins, 4-on-3 fast break for Philly. Cunningham will throw it to nobody. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be Houston ball. Houston still with the 6-4 lead. Houston can run hot and cold. I got a nice piece of email after the 120-64 defeat they had against Cleveland, saying that he put Houston against Boston in Stratomatic in the 75-76 season, and Houston got beat 150-70. So they can run hot and cold. Collins cannot go to finishing school here. He misses, and that's a foul on Kunert, his second, the team's second. Score is 6-4. Collins going to the line, 836 free throw shooter. Each team starting 2 for 3, but there have been 7 turnovers in the game already. Kunert in early foul trouble, so they'll go put Merriweather in. And we're tied 6-all at 9:31 left to go, opening quarter. Murphy, the silky smooth point guard for the Rockets, missing. Dan Cunningham with the rebound. Doug Collins has it. He'll shoot from outside. No good. Rebound Rudy Tomjanovich. 6-6. 9:14 left to go. Opening period. And that's going to skitter out of bounds over to Houston. 8:59 left. So I'd love to talk to you about what happened this past weekend, but I'm way back here in August 11th. I don't know what happened. 6-6. Ratliff. Can't hit from outside. Rebound to Bill Cunningham. Billy Cunningham with it. And again, we'll go Fred Carter, letting the guards try to set up play here. Carter, no. Newland picking up a foul, his first, the team's third. And Carter, a 7:02 free throw shooter, going to the line for 2, and he clanks that first one. That was Brick City. And Carter's second shot is good, 7-6. 8:46 left in the first. Ratliff fouled by Cunningham. First personal on him and the second team foul. So both teams look nervous. Merriweather with that last basket, 8-7 in favor of the Rockets. We'll go Doug Collins again. Newland leaving him open for only reasons he can explain. Collins missing and a foul on Rudy T. His first personal, team's fourth. Actually, McGinnis was fouled. So he goes to the line shooting 2, the former Indiana Pacer of the ABA, and also played with Indiana, the Hoosiers, I think before Bob Knight got there. Rebound Murphy, and the score is tied 8-8 with 8:05 to go. Game 1 of the East Final. Tomorrow we'll have Game 2 of the West Final, and we'll just keep rotating back and forth. Merriweather to the hole, no. Rebound Fred Carter for Philadelphia. Collins shoots that outside shot, but it's going to miss. Fred Carter passing it right back out to Collins. Said, shoot it again, young fella. But instead he'll go to McGinnis, and McGinnis too strong up close. Rebound Ratliff. 4-on-3 fast break Houston, an 8-8 tie. Murphy cannot finish the layup. It goes to Rudy T. And a steal by McGinnis. Doing this just after dinner time on Thursday, so I'm having some Diet Dr. Pepper. We'll go Mix here. Mix usually good on the offense, but he was fouled for pushing off. Called for a foul pushing off. That is his first personal foul. 8-8, 6:57 left to play. Tomjanovich, yes, from 10, and it's 10-8. We'll go Mix again. And we got a foul on Ratliff. That is his first. And Philly already in the bonus, 6:38 left. And Carter goes to the line for a pair. First one no good. 10-8, 6:38 left first quarter. It's 3 to make 2 for Carter, because he was fouled in the act of shooting, and it was the foul that put Houston in the bonus. So Carter only 1 for 3 there, and Newland has it. He will shoot from outside on the forecourt end. No good. Rebound Carter. but he fouls over the top, his first personal. So Houston 2 fouls away themselves from entering the bonus. Tomjanovich, short range, no good. Out of bounds to Philly. 6:08 left, first quarter, 10-9 is your score. McGinnis missing from in close. Collins with another offensive rebound. He will pass, since that is the better option here. He's not a very good inside shooter. How about Fred Carter here? Carter cannot hit from outside. Both teams not faring well from the field. We'll give you a little more about that in a moment. Mix knocked down by Rudy Tomjanovich. He picks up his second foul. Rudy does. And Mix goes to the line for 2. Houston shooting 3-0-8, 4 for 13. Chicago 2 of 8, 250. First free throw good for Steve Mix. Bounced around the rim, so it wasn't a landslide. 10-10, 5:45 left. Riley to go. And Mix hitting them both. 11-10. Riley in the game now. Murphy missing. Riley will get the rebound. Draws a whistle, and it's a reach in on Carter. His second foul and the fourth team foul, so Lloyd free coming in with Carter having to sit with 2 fouls. So we got a lot of players in foul trouble early with 14 fouls having been committed. 11 fouls have been committed. Houston 6 and Philadelphia 5. That went out of bounds over to Philly. They lead 11-10 with both teams not shooting very well right now at the moment. Free, missing, rebound McGinnis. Can McGinnis score, win close? No! And Newland fouls him, and Newland will probably have to sit with foul trouble. McGinnis has 3 opportunities to make 2 free throws. McGinnis getting the first. 681 in the postseason. 740 in real life. Johnson replacing Newland now. McGinnis missing the second. Their score 12-10, 4:55. Left in the opening stanza, and McGinnis hitting the third to go 2 out of 3. And in a couple of years, Meatloaf, God rest his soul, will tell you it ain't bad. 13-10, 4:55 left to go. Ratliff from outside. That did not look on target. Rebound Cunningham. And here come the 76ers. Shot clock violation, so we go back the other way. 4:19 left. First quarter, a 13-10 score. It's going to be Riley with the double pump. No. Cunningham grabbed the rebound, his 5th of the game already. We'll go McGinnis here. A whistle and a foul on Merriweather, his first. Not in the act of shooting, so McGinnis has 2 shots. First one good, 14-10. 3:56 left to go. And a second free throw good. So Philly with the 15-10 lead. Of course, in later years, Houston would play out of the West Conference. 15-10. 3:56 left to go. But in 75-76, they play out of the East. Johnson with it. It's the 2 seed against the 4 seed, in case you keep it track. No good. Rebound Mix. And we'll go to Doug Collins here. And he drilled one in from outside. He had 28 against Boston. Led them to victory in Game 7. Back the other way, it was Murphy with the bank shot. Mix picking up his second foul. And that puts Houston in the bonus the last 3:18 of the first quarter. Murphy going to the line for 1, which he hits. 17-13, 3:18 left to go. So now Mix is out of the game, and Harvey Catchings will play for him. McGinnis, a double dribble called. White in for Houston, Johnson in it moves to small forward, and Joe Bryant in for Billy Cunningham. That is the father of Kobe Bryant. 17-13. the late, great Kobe Bryant. Merriweather. No, blocked by Free. Merriweather coming with the offensive rebound. He misses. Went back to Murphy. And here's a third try at it, and it's Johnson getting the basket. 17-15. Doug Collins with it. And Murphy picking up his first personal. Collins shooting 2. First one good, 18-15. White and Bailey entering the game for the Rockets. Collins hit them both, 19-15. 2:28 left to play. Riley with the miss. The rebound out to White, who throws it over to Johnson, no good. Rebound Collins. Houston out-rebounding Philly offensively, 7-4. Rebounds are even, 12-12 at the moment. So it's Free and Collins against Bailey and Merriweather. Should go Philly's way here as Free drives, no good. Rebound doesn't matter as Johnson fouls Free, and he gets 3 to make 2. Free does. The first one good to make it 20-15. Murphy entering the game for Houston. Johnson going the shooting guard. Ratliff entering at small forward, all for Houston. Free got them both, didn't need the third free throw. 21-15, 1:53 left. Ratliff with it. Wing-to-wing pass to Johnson, who fires. Cannot hit. Rebound McGinnis. Both teams struggling from the field. Houston 6 of 24 now. And Philly is just 3 for 10. You can believe that. 300. They've only had 10 shots at the basket, and Houston's had 24 of them. We'll go McGinnis here, best option. Fouled by Merriweather, 5 out of 7, but Philly has already taken 20 free throw attempts, and it's made 15 of them, and Houston is just 3 for 3. So they're getting a lot of looks at the basket. 11 fouls this quarter for Houston. Tomjanovich and Riley re-entering. And we still have 1:25 left. McGinnis got them both, and it's 23-15. Philly now shooting 17 of 22 from the free throw line. There's still a minute to go in the quarter and change. Tomjanovich is fouled by Catchings. So Rudy goes to the line and shoots 2. 23-16 after that one. Norman in for Philly, Cunningham and Lee entering. And Rudy T got them both. 23-17. So I know the Houston fans are going to complain about the foul calling after this first quarter, because it's been all Philly in terms of free throw attempts. Catching's missing. Rebound for Lee. Lee will put it up, but an offensive foul is called, his first. 52 seconds left, opening period, and Philly leading by 6. Tomjanovich back the other way. No. Rebound Cunningham. Norman is a steal by Ratliff, and Norman telegraphing that pass, setting up a 2-on-2 fast break, but you got Tomjanovich and Ratliff back, and they're not good fast breakers. So they blow the layup, and it goes to Philly, and we will play for the last shot. We'll go Norman. Norman, is that you? Yes, it is. And that's the way the first quarter ends, 25-17. Murphy led Houston with 5 points. McGinnis, likewise for Philly, with 7. And we will have our second quarter tip. And Houston controls the tap. Tomjanovich missing. Rebound McGinnis, but a loose ball foul on Kunert, and Kunert will very quickly head back to the bench, picking up his third foul just 15 seconds into the second quarter. Philadelphia ball. They lead by 8, which right now is their biggest lead of the game. Houston had a 4-point lead at one point. Billy Cunningham puts it up. No good. Rebound Ratliff. 3-on-4 fast break, and these are the fast breaks that I would advise against. Newland, yes sir, 25-19. 11:32 left to go in this second quarter as we descend our way towards the end of the first half. Carter missing from outside. That was a wounded duck. McGinnis with the rebound, threw it back to Carter, who looks to Cunningham. Cunningham, not a good inside shot, as you just saw. Ratliff with it for Houston. So Philly trying to get back in it. Houston's trying to get back in it. Murphy, a dribble drive and a score. 25-21. 11:03 left in the opening period. In the opening half, I should say now. Carter, no good. And Merriweather picking up his third foul. So he might see some pine time. Carter will shoot 2. First one good. And yes, they're going to put Riley in at center, as both the leading centers, Merriweather and Kunert, are in trouble. 27-21 after Carter hit a pair. Contact as Ratliff goes down the lane. No good. Rebound. McGinnis and Tomjanovich picking up his third personal. So Tomjanovich with 3 fouls. And that's not good for Houston. Cunningham to Carter, and they play a little pity-pat. And Carter took the jump shot, and he has 10, 29-21. Murphy back the other way, no good, top of the key shot. And Cunningham has the rebound. McGinnis hits, he has 9. And the lead is 10, the biggest Philly has had in the game, 31-21. Tomjanovich missing, got his own board. 8-footer for McGinnis, and it was tipped by McGinnis and it went in. But they're going to say goaltending, and that's a stoppage of play. White and Johnson entering for Houston. Houston has committed 14 fouls. Philly has committed 8 with 9:39 left in the half. We have Tomjanovich picking up 4. Oh my goodness. Carter's going to go to the line, shoot a pair. First one is no good. I'm going to call some strategy here, set up a defense. Carter will try again. And he hits. 32-23. The lead is 9. 9:34 left in the half. And McGinnis got called for a foul there. That is 2 on McGinnis, and the first team foul Philly has committed this quarter towards the Houston bonus. Johnson inbounding for Houston. So Tomjanovich is staying in with 4 fouls. And that could be dicey. Collins with the rebound after a miss by Newland. And again, we'll go Cunningham here. It's not a good inside shot, but he should be open. And Cunningham hits. Riley picking up his first personal, and that is 5 already on Houston this quarter. They're up to 16 fouls, the Phillies 9. And Cunningham going to the line for the three-point play, which he finishes. 35-23. 8:56 left, so Houston in some serious trouble. Down 12 and with several players already at 3 fouls or 4 in Tomjanovich's case. Johnson with the miss there. Riley another miss. Rebound Cunningham. And you got to wonder how this is going to affect the later stages of the game. A steal by White. Mix throwing a dumb pass, according to our analysts here. And White with the layup and in, and it's 35-25. Mix misses from the baseline. Rebound Newland. And you never know. Houston could get back in this game despite all odds. Newland cannot finish. And that is Mix picking up his third foul, the team's second. Newland going to the line for free throws as the foul fest continues. Newland missing the first. Catchings will play for Mix for Philly. Here's your second free throw, he said. And Newland hits that. 35-26, 8:08 left to go. Cunningham, and that's going to go out of bounds over to Houston. Riley and Merriweather into the game for the Rockets, who trail by 9. 8:01 left. Johnson to Newland. White to Newland, I should say. Here's Johnson. Never know when a Johnson's going to be around. Johnson blew the layup, and McGinnis got the rebound. 3-on-2. It's Collins, Carter, Cunningham against White and Merriweather. Collins can finish. He has 8 points, and it's 37-26. Lead is 11 now for the 76ers. Back the other way, we have Johnson with the tip, no good. Rebound, McGinnis. Cunningham will throw it. And a foul on Cunningham, offensive, his second. Murphy in for Houston. Ratliff is in for Johnson. Tomjanovich enters at power forward with 4 fouls. And now Kunert to taking a gamble on because he has 3 fouls. 7:27 left. So this is a heck of a gamble here for Houston. Murphy from outside. No good. And a rebound for Fred Carter. 7:17 left to go in the half. Cunningham cannot hit the basket on the dribble drive. Ratliff picking up his second, and Cunningham has 3 to make 2. Cunningham was always a good free throw shooter, the first one going in. He's got 2 more. Well, he only had 1 more because that went in. 39-26. 7:06 left in the half. It is Tomjanovich with a short range shot. 39-28. It's going to be, no, a steal for Murphy. I was going to say Carter was about to fire up a shot. Tomjanovich blocked by Catchings. And Catchings with the rebound. We'll go 2-on-2. Carter and Collins against Murphy and Ratliff. Carter with the finish. He has 13. 41-28. It's the biggest margin now Philly has had in the game. Illegal defense against Philadelphia. Houston will keep possession. They are in the bonus. Houston is not. They are 3 fouls shy. Ratliff at the basket, 41-30. We'll go Catchings here. No good. And Tomjanovich has foul number 5. 1 more and Rudy T is done for the day. And we still have a quarter. We've gone a quarter and a half, and that's it. We still have half the second quarter to go through. Catchings nails the first. 42-30. And that's a miss there for Harvey Catchings, missing the second. But remember, he has 1 more. And he gets it. 43-30, 6:13 to go. Rudy T is now a foul away from an early trip to the showers. He has been taken out of the game. And we have a jump ball here between Kunert and McGinnis. And Kunert has a 4-inch size advantage. Kunert controlled the tip. That was Newland from downtown. Collins hitting them on the hand. That's his first foul, I believe. Newland hitting the first free throw, and Rudy Tomjanovich coming back in with his 5 fouls. And Newland hit the first 2. 43-32 at 5:46 left in the half. We have a whistle and moving screen on Cunningham, who will now have to sit with 3 personal fouls. Merriweather and Joe Bryant entering the game. So a lot of foul trouble to go around. as this game continues on. Houston ball after Catchings blocked that out of bounds. Houston has 24 more field goal attempts than Philly does, but Philly has 23 more free throw attempts than Houston has. Very interesting disparity here. Murphy, no good. Rebound Bryant. The lead is 11. Biggest lead Philly has had is 13. Collins to Carter, and Carter does not finish. Rebound Ratliff. Tomjanovich. No good. Rebound McGinnis. Remember, Tomjanovich has to play careful with 5 fouls already. 5:01 left, but Houston really doesn't have anybody that can play that power forward spot like Rudy can. Bryant with the finish. That's his first bucket. 45-32, biggest lead Philly has had. That has now been tied again. Newland, fouled by Bryant. That is his first and the team's fourth. One more foul and Houston's in the bonus. Riley in at center, Lee in for Philly. The spell, thought it was for McGinnis, but no, he's playing power forward. Murphy, who had 29 against Cleveland in Game 6 that we did not televise, just got a basket there to go to 9 points, and it's 45-34. We'll go Carter. They can get the ball to him. And a dribble drive, no good. Rebound, Bryant. Tipped by Bryant, no good. And Ratliff controls it for Houston. Ratliff, no. Lee with the rebound, and we have 4:07 now left in our opening half. 45-34. Philly has been leading for the most part of the half. Riley with the rebound after the McGinnis miss. 4-on-3 fast break the other way. Newland with the miss. And Bryant with the foul. That is his second, the team's fifth. So Houston now in the bonus. Newland shooting 2. 45-35 after that first hit. When Newland has been on, Houston has been tough to beat. Newland is out of Utah. Second free throw is up and good. 45-36. 5 nines against 4 nines. Collins with it. He was our target player here. Bryant lays it up and in. He has 4 points. It's 47-36. Back the other way, no good for Tomjanovich. Riley, fouled by Joe Bryant, who has picked up 3 quick fouls. And Riley goes to shoot a pair. We have had 34 fouls already in this half. And Catchings is going to come in and play power forward, and Mix is in for Bryant playing small forward. Riley hitting them both, 47-38. 34 fouls, 18-16 now. So both teams are going to be in foul trouble as the second half progresses. But we're not there yet. My goodness. Catchings. With the dunk you very much. And it's 49-38. Tomjanovich with the miss. Rebound Riley. Steal by McGinnis. And Philly with the ball up 11. We'll go Fred Carter. Tries the outside jumper, no good. Riley came out with it, but McGinnis picked his pocket. He'll put it up, we think. No! Rebound Mix. 2:35 now left in the half. Mix from outside. Yes! And he has 4. 51-38. Riley hits the other way, 51-40. 2:21 left in the half as it winds down. McGinnis, a baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by Tomjanovich of Houston. And a walk by Riley, and we have a whole bunch of substitutions now. Let's go through them. Johnson in at Newland for shooting guard. Merriweather in at power forward. Kunert in for Riley. Free is in for Fred Carter. Norman in for Doug Collins, and Lee is playing center. So each team going deep to their bench. Free, Mix, back to Free, and Free hits from outside. No, they're going to give that to Mix, who has 6. 53-40. Merriweather back the other way. That's 4 for him. 53-42. Norman. His shot. No. Rebound Ratliff. Kunert missing the other way. Free with the rebound. We're down to a minute 12 now left in the half. Free, missing, Catchings with the rebound, and Catchings with the dunk. And it's 55-42, 46 seconds left. Daryl Dawkins was on this roster, so maybe Catchings is getting dunking lessons from the Doctor of Dunk. Murphy with the miss, rebound Johnson with 35 seconds left. And we have Catchings called for yet another foul. Foul number 35 this half. And Johnson going to the line for 2 shots. First one falling. And we have Carter, Collins, McGinnis all entering for the Philly 76ers. Let's take a look at Joe Johnson out of Iowa. I was going to say Joe Johnson, but nope. Second free throw, no. McGinnis with the board, and we have 33 seconds left in the half. I'm going to go Fred Carter again. His shot on target. 15 for Fred Carter. It's 57-43. Biggest lead for Philly in the game. Could be the last possession of the half. Instead, a steal by McGinnis. And we will just take the last second off the clock here. And we go to the halftime break with the 76ers at 57 and Houston at 43. Newland leading Houston with 11. Fred Carter leading Philly for 15. And the first game of the East Finals will be back in 15 seconds. You're watching the Big Paulie's World of Sports Sims YouTube channel. Second half, everybody. 57-43. Philadelphia leading Houston. Game 1 of the East Finals. Let's take a look at the stats real quick before beginning the second half of play. Houston shooting 15 of 55 from the field, 273. Philly 16 of 38, 421. So 17 field goal attempts more for Houston. Remember that. 13 of 15 for Houston from the free throw line, 867. Philly, 25 of 32, 781. So Philly has 17 more free throws. Rebounds, 35-27, Philly. Offensive rebounds, 13-10, Houston. Assists, 10-7, Philly. Turnovers, 13-9, Philly. Steals, 8-4, Philly. Blocks, 3-0. Philly, and fouls 18-17. Houston. Just thinking like 18-12 overture. Well, anyway, third quarter tip will go to Philly. They're up 14, and we're going to go slow to start the second half. Just slow the pace down a little bit. Maybe if it's a little less frantic, we can keep our guys in. Cunningham with the turnover. It'll be Houston ball. 6 seconds into the third quarter. We wish you well on August the 15th. I am recording this August 11th. And it's Houston ball after that turnover. So they keep the ball. 13 on the shot clock. You get a reduced rate on the shot clock. Newland with an outside jumper. That's good, 57-45. Cunningham with it. Now, if the lead goes under 10, I'm going to pull up from playing slow. Cunningham can't hit. McGinnis with the offensive rebound. His putback is good. He has 11. 59-45. Out of bounds, Houston's ball. They have 12 on the shot clock. See what they can do in those 12 seconds. Newland the Coonert, who has 3 fouls. A steal by McGinnis. Remember, Rudy T has 5 fouls. And he is not in the lineup at the moment. Collins lays it up and in, 61-45. 11:01 left now in the third. Ratliff the other way for 2 to get the 4 on the day. Cunningham with it. That's going to go out of bounds over to Philly. It stays with Philly. 14 on the shot clock. For they. Cunningham will try a dribble drive. No, a steal by Murphy. Murphy pickpocketing Billy Cunningham. And Collins picking up the foul on the fast break. That is his second and the team's first this quarter. 61-47 as Newland lays it up and in to go to 15 points. 61-49. We'll go McGinnis here. McGinnis with the miss. Rebound Merriweather. Here comes Houston. Murphy can't find the basket. Batted around over to Carter, who picks up his 4th board. And we'll go his way. Contact as he drives down the lane and scores. Coonert with his 4th foul. First on the team, and Carter going to the line, 5 of 9 from the line. And now he's 6 of 10. 64-49. Not the biggest lead Philly has had. That was 16 a little earlier. Ratliff back the other way, 64-51. 9:37 left to go. Collins out of bounds over to Houston. 9:26 left. Merriweather. And a foul on Newland, which is his 3rd. So we go back the other way. Cunningham. Gotta wonder if Houston has a run in them. Carter cannot hit that one. Rebound Ratliff. With 9:02 left in the 3rd quarter, and Houston trailing by 13. Newland cannot hit the bucket. And a foul by Fred Carter, his 3rd, team's 2nd. And it's Newland to the line for 2. His 1st is good. He's 6 of 7 from the free throw line. And now 7 of 8. 64-53, 8:57 left. McGinnis out to Fred Carter. Freddie Carter cannot hit the dribble drive, but he got his own rebound, threw it to Collins. We'll try Steve Mix here. And Mix hits from the baseline, and it's 66-53. Murphy, a dribble drive and a score to go to 11 on the day. And the lead is 11 for Philly, 66-55. We'll go McGinnis here. McGinnis at the outside jumper, no. Rebound Fred Carter. Carter will pass in this situation because he's not a good inside shooter. And we'll go back to McGinnis. McGinnis has 13 after that last basket. And the lead is 13. Blocked by Cunningham, a shot by Ratliff, rebounded by Collins. And we'll go McGinnis again. His jumper, no. Rebound Collins, who throws it out to Carter. We'll go Carter here. His shot, no. Rebound Riley. 68-55, and that's going to go out of bounds over to Philly. Another turnover. Philly was 16 of them, and Houston not that far behind at 11. Got the news today as I record this that Tom Brady will not be playing in a preseason game until after the second one. Merriweather picking up his fourth foul. Third team foul. We wish Brady well as he is leaving the team for about a week and a half for personal reasons. Cunningham. Putting up the shot. He hits. And he has 20 points. Brady just turned 45. Of course. Riley with the dunk. And it's 70-57. Midway point of the third quarter, almost. Nix. Hitting. He has 10. 72-57. Whistle on Nix to go to 4 fouls, and it's 3 for the team this quarter. Riley, Kunert in for Houston, Catchings, and Mix. It's actually Catchings in for Mix, Mix leaving with 4 personals. So that's the thing about the game. Newland picking up his fourth. You got so many players right now in foul trouble that who leaves and when is going to be very interesting. John Johnson back in, Rudy T, who has 5 fouls, and Riley playing center now. Collins, that's going to go out of bounds, Houston ball. Riley goes to power forward, Kunert comes back to play center. Murphy, no. Rebound Johnson over to Murphy. Ratliff with it. He lays it up and in. He has 8. And it's 72-59. 4:58 now left. Carter hits from about the free throw line. 22 for Fred Carter. Steal by McGinnis and a 3-on-2 fast break for the 76ers. Carter, no good. But Carter got the rebound, passed it to Collins. Everybody's so wide open on Philly, they're quarantined. Carter, yes, he has 24 now as this third quarter moves along. Kunert missing, Catchings with the block, and McGinnis with the board. McGinnis has a double-double, 12 rebounds, 13 points. We'll go Collins again. 76-59, the biggest lead Philly has had, 17. Johnson blocking it, rebound Riley. Back the other way, it is Riley with the basket. Ratliff now picking up an assist. And how many assists is that for Ratliff? He has 2 in this game. Had 7 against Cleveland in Game 6, which they won to advance to this series. This is the first game of a best-of-7. Got to win 4. Cunningham, the outside jumper on Hood, and it's 78-61. Ratliff, no good. Rebound Catchings. And now Philly can extend the lead. A little 3-on-4. I hit fast break and I didn't see it was 3-on-4. Whoops. Can Cunningham? No, a double dribble. White in for Murphy. Bailey in for Ratliff. Merriweather in for Kunert. And Joe Bryant back in at small forward for the 76ers, who lead by 17. It's the biggest lead they have had in the game. That is, it's tied for the biggest lead. Whistle and White and Carter got tied up. Jump ball. Carter with a 1-inch height advantage. little itty bitty advantage. And possession goes to Houston. No, it went to Philly. I'm sorry. Carter with it. And a steal by White. And a 4-on-3 fast break the other way. Merriweather throws it to White, who couldn't handle it. It goes out of bounds. It goes to Philly. Substitutions galore now. Murphy and White back in for Houston. Free and Lee coming into play center for George McGinnis. 78-61. We've been stuck on that score a little bit. And a reaching foul on Bailey. Neither team has reached the bonus yet. Houston is a foul away from putting Philly in the bonus for the third straight quarter. Bailey and Ratliff in. Tomjanovich replacing Riley. And Cunningham back in the game for Philadelphia at small forward. Catchings with it. And we have an offensive foul on Catchings to get him to 3. White in for Houston. Norman and McGinnis back in for the 76ers. A minute 44 left in the third. Ratliff, who has had a lot of good looks at the basket, is fouled by Joe Bryant. That is 4 fouls on Bryant and the 4th team foul. So each team a foul away from entering the bonus. Bryant will leave with 4 personals, and Billy Cunningham goes right back in, and Fred Carter in for Lloyd Free. One of these teams is going to be in the NBA Finals in this simulation. Merriweather, we have a bucket. It's 78-63. And we're going to have 2 new teams that did not make the finals in real life make the finals in this sim, with Boston being eliminated by Philly. McGinnis with the miss. McGinnis got his own rebound. Shoot it, baby. Shoot it, man. No, rebound. Well, it don't matter who the rebound is, as Merriweather fouls him. Merriweather to 5 fouls. McGinnis to the line for 2. It's 7 for 9. That's how he's been shooting. Now 8 for 10 as he hits the first. 79-63. Johnson, Bailey, and Kunert back in the game. Both of the top centers for Houston in foul trouble. Kunert with 4, and now Merriweather at 5. 80-63. A minute 7 left. Rudy T with his 5 fouls. And McGinnis fouling him for the 3rd foul on McGinnis. And we have both teams in the bonus now. They both picked up their 5th fouls in these last few moments. Tomjanovich going to the line to shoot 2. First one is good. And it's 80-64. Merriweather back in for Houston. He's a foul away from the DQ. And I don't mean Dairy Queen. Collins, Lee, and McGinnis. McGinnis moving to center. Tomjanovich missing the 2nd free throw. 80-64. Doug Collins, outside jumper, on target. He has 12. 82-64. 40 seconds left. Tomjanovich with the miss. McGinnis with the rebound. They have 31 seconds left. They'll push the fast break. 3-on-3. Carter lays it up and in. 26 points for Fred Carter, and the lead is 20, and that is now the biggest lead Philly has had. Bailey, pushing off, gets called for his 2nd foul. White, Kunert, Catchings for Philly. The first 2 for Houston, all in the game. Philly has gotten 35 free throw attempts. Houston 19. Houston has 71 field goal attempts. Philly only has 60. Cunningham from outside. He misses. Rebound Johnson for Houston. Lead is 20. Houston with the last chance. Tomjanovich right before the horn makes it 84-66. Newland leading for Houston 17. Fred Carter 26 for Philly. Here's your 4th quarter tip. As we wrap up this first game of the Eastern Final, We'll give you the result of the West final first game. That's a miss for White and a foul on Collins. 3 fouls on Collins. White with the first shot, which goes in. He has 3. Second free throw attempt, also good, 84-68. $11:53 now left. I will continue. I'm going to keep playing the slow pace since that has not really harmed me. Cunningham to McGinnis. And McGinnis cannot find his way back home. Gets his own rebound. He has 15 boards today. And a steal by Johnson. White to Kunert. And Kunert got his first basket. Catchings has picked up his 4th foul. Kunert going to the line for 1 shot. Finished the 3-point play, which he does not. Rebound McGinnis. The lead is 14. 84-70. And a full court press being deployed by Houston. Let's see what luck Philly has with it. Collins from outside hits. He has 14. A 15-footer to make it 86-70. Johnson cannot hit. I think he got his own rebound. He did. He threw it out to White. That shot no good. Rebound McGinnis. That shot was by Kunert. We'll go Catchings here, who is not a good offensive player. Out of bounds over to Houston. Tomjanovich back in. Got to give him credit. He got to the 4th quarter with 5 fouls. He shoots, he scores. He has 13. 86-72, and again, Houston deploying the full court press. We'll go Cunningham here. His shot, no, blocked by Kunert. McGinnis with the rebound. Put it up, George. He has it. He has 17. 88-72. We have an injury to Gus Bailey, who's going to stay in the game. White with that last basket, 88-74. Slow down, Paulie. We'll go free here. His outside jumper, no. And a foul by Bailey to get him to 3 fouls. First team foul. Free's going to shoot a pair. Not usually a good free throw shooter. But I think he got better as his career went on. 89-74. Free missing the second shot. Rebound Tomjanovich. Johnson into the front court. Looking for Kunert. And Kunert has 4 points. 89-76. The lead is 13. As we move on. 9:35 left in the 4th. Tomorrow we'll do the second game of the West Finals, Golden State, Los Angeles. Cunningham from way downtown. Bang! And that's 9 points. 91-76. White a dribble drive, 91-78. He has 8 points. 9-10 left to go, 4th quarter. Collins to McGinnis to Cunningham. A steal by White. 3-on-2, but it's 3-on-2 Philly. The fast-breaking team is Houston. That's going to go out of bounds over to Philadelphia. Newland in for Johnson. Ratliff in for Bailey. Merriweather in for Tomjanovich. Carter in for Lloyd Free for Philly. Joe Bryant in for Cunningham, and Mix in for Catching. So we have 7 fresh faces. And we'll look to McGinnis here. Collins, Carter, Bryant, who takes the shot and wishes he didn't. It was an air ball. Houston ball. and Tomjanovich back in for Houston. So they have 2 players in with 5 fouls. Or did. Tomjanovich actually is just in with 5 fouls. If Merriweather had stayed in the game, and what I had said was true, McGinnis got called for that last foul. It rattled in and out. White drew up a lay-in, but it rattled in and out. White's going to shoot 2. McGinnis now with 4 fouls. And the first shot by White, no good. 91-78, 8:29 left. Merriweather, see, I was just a little tardy on that. Merriweather back in at power forward. He has 5 fouls. And White hitting the last free throw. It's 91-79, 8:29 left to go. Carter, Bryant, mix. Back to Carter. Over to McGinnis. Whistle, and McGinnis called for an offensive foul, giving him 5 fouls. That's why I say this game is not over yet. Murphy is now in for White. Lee in for McGinnis now that McGinnis is a foul away from the DQ. So we have 3 players with 5 fouls. Merriweather, Tomjanovich, and now McGinnis. Turnover for Philly. 8:07 left. They lead by 12. Newland and Carter will jump, and this time Newland has the inch advantage in terms of height. Newland taking possession for Houston. Merriweather from outside, no good. Rebound Bryant. Collins with it. He fires. He hits. He has 16. 93-79. 7:12 left. Merriweather over to Kunert. Kunert driving. Can't get it to fall. Ratliff at the rebound for Houston, and no. Rebound Merriweather. Merriweather's got 5 fouls, remember. Gets the basket here. It's a foul on Lee, his second. Basket counts, and it's 93-81. Free and Cunningham back in for Philly. And Merriweather hits the free throw. 93-82. 6:45 left to go. We'll go Cunningham here. Out of bounds. Philly will keep it. 12 seconds left. Tomjanovich in for Merriweather. Riley in for Kunert. And Norman in for Free for Philadelphia. We'll go Cunningham here. Contact as he drives. And it's off Ratliff. That is 3 on Ratliff. 2 for the team. Cunningham shooting 2. First one, a clanker. No good. Philly 29 of 38 from the line. And now 30 out of 39 after Cunningham hit that second free throw. 94-82, 6:22 left to go. Tomjanovich with the basket, 15 points for Rudy, 94-84. And now Houston deploying a half-court press. So we'll see if that gives Philly any fits. Mix with it. Tipped by Tomjanovich. A block for him and a rebound for Riley. A 3-on-4 fast break, which would be ill-advised by Houston, but they're going to give it a go. Down 13. Newland with the finish, and we have an 8-point game. 94-86, so I got to go out of my slow pace. And I want to go back to normal. We'll stay normal for the remainder of the game. Cunningham. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Riley, and Houston now could cut it to 6. This is not over yet by any way, shape, or form. Ratliff hits. It's a 6-point game. 94-88, 5:33 left. We'll go Norman on this trip down the floor. It's going to be Carter taking the shot, not Norman. No, rebound Cunningham. Cunningham's going to give it to Fred Carter, who's leading everybody in the scoring. with 26 points. And the closest Houston has is Newland with 19. We'll try a Lee here. Drop the key, Lee, and get yourself free. Goaltending on Riley, 96-88. White entering the game for Houston, as is Johnson. Collins and McGinnis re-enter for the 76ers. The lead is 8. And right now it's looking like a tenuous lead. Contact and an offensive foul on Murphy, just his second. Free and Catchings now in the game for Philly. McGinnis will be our target here. He's at 5 fouls, remember. And he misses. And Riley picking up the foul. His second and the third for Houston this quarter. McGinnis is 9 of 11 from the free throw line. Hits that. 97-88. Newland, Ratliff, and Kunert all in for Houston. And McGinnis hitting the second. 98-88. The lead is up to 10. Biggest lead Philly had was 20. Houston has not had the lead since the first, when they had a 4-point lead at one point. Murphy, the outside shot, 98-90. 4:35 now left. We'll go Collins here. Unless McGinnis takes the shot, which he does. Rebound Catchings. Put it up, Harvey. He got it. That's 8 points. It's 100-90. 4:23 left now. Tomjanovich quickly back the other way, 100-92. I'm going to go Cunningham here. Free to Cunningham. Cunningham instead tried to throw it, and it's out of bounds. Houston ball. Carter in for Free. Mix in for Catchings. 100-92. And again, Houston can cut it to 6. Ratliff, no good. Rebound to Newland and a foul on Cunningham. That is 4 on Cunningham, 5 for the team. So Houston, the first team to the line for bonus shots. And Ratliff getting the first, 100-93. 3:50 left to go. Second free throw is good, 100-94. 3:50 left to play in regulation. We'll try Collins here. Collins to Carter to McGinnis. Back to Collins. He lets it fly. No good, out of bounds. Houston ball. And now they could cut it to 4. 100-94. 3:37 left. Foul on Cunningham, and that's 5. One more, he's out of the game, and Murphy going to the line to shoot 2. First one's going to fall, 100-95. 3:27 left, and you wonder if the Rockets could steal one here. Murphy hitting them both, 196. 3:27 left to go. We'll go McGinnis. McGinnis from outside, no. And it's going to go over to Houston as the ball went out of bounds after the shot. Pivotal moment now as Houston trails by 4, can cut it to 2 or to 1 if they can get a 3-point play. Steele McGinnis, 3:10 left, 3-on-4, pull up. Don't take a 3-on-4 fast break. 3:08 left in the fourth. Collins bringing it up. We'll go Cunningham since he's open. A good outside shooter in his career. No good. Rebound McGinnis. And McGinnis is gone. He picked up a loose ball foul. And he is gone. Kunert's going to shoot a couple on the other end since they are in the bonus. Dramatic turnaround here. Kunert hitting the first, 100-97. So McGinnis is the first to foul out. And Kunert missed the second. Catchings with the rebound. 100-97, 3:02 left now. And it's nervous time if you're a Philly fan. We'll go Fred Carter. His dribble drive, no good. Rebound, Newland. And Houston now could cut it to a point. If they get a three-point play, we're tied. Murphy to 17 points. It's 100-99. 2:43 left to go. We're going to go Collins here. And Collins, again, they're saying he might have tweaked his knee. Doesn't look good at all. He's being helped from the court. He'll miss quite a few games. Well, we heard that before, and Cunningham came right back in the next game. I don't know what it is about injuries and this game. Mix in for Philly. Philly not going for the timeout here. They think it's a little too early. Steal by Murphy, and now Houston can take the lead. Newland. Tomjanovich, a travel. Merriweather in for Kunert. The lead is just 1 point. 2:21 left to go. I'm going to change my defensive strategy. There we go. I'm going to go Carter here. Carter, a dribble drive and a score. He has 28. And now Philly with some much-needed breathing room up 102-99. Tomjanovich missing the other way. Catchings with the rebound for Philly. 1:52 left to go. 76ers trying to weather the storm. Ratliff picking up his 4th personal and the 4th team foul. Kunert back in at center for Houston. Philly will inbound. And we'll go to Catchings, who's playing center. Went out to Carter. Carter throws it to Catchings, and a steal by Ratliff. 1:23 left to go. Now make it now 1:19. Ratliff. No. And a steal by a board from Mix. Rebound to Mix. And Carter taking it into the front court. 65 seconds left in the game. Bryant with it. Lays it in. He has 6. 104-99. We'll see what Houston does. Newland, 21 points after that basket. We're under a minute. It's 104-101. Each team with 3 timeouts left. I'm not going to take mine just yet. Bryant hits. He has 8, but he has a couple of big buckets. 31 seconds left, and Philly has a 5-point lead. I'm thinking this game's in the refrigerator. The eggs are getting hard, the butter is getting cold, and the Jell-O is jiggling. Kunert hits the other way, 106-103. With 19 seconds left, Houston calling time. We'll let them call the timeouts. Mix inbounding for Philadelphia. Quickly, a foul on Ratliff, onto Collins, and Doug is going to have 3 to make 2 here. The first free throw is good, 107-103. Yeah, I think Philly's got this. Merriweather in at center. The second free throw, up and good. So it's a 3-possession game, 108-103. 17 seconds left to play. Tomjanovich quickly with the basket. Just took 4 seconds off the clock, and Houston has now called their last timeout. 118, I'm sorry, not 118, 108-105. We're going to burn some clock here. And Murphy fouling Carter. And that's a good choice, actually, because Carter's only a 7:02 free throw shooter. First one, good, 109-105. Second one, he hit them both. Came up big, 110-105, 12 seconds left to play. So Philly's going to have a 1-0 lead in the series. Murphy very quickly. Oh, actually, no, that took about 8-10 seconds. 110-107. Burned the clock like the Salem witches. And stolen by Murphy. 1 second to play. It's not going to matter. Philadelphia holds on and beats Houston, who made a dramatic comeback in the fourth, scoring 41 points in the fourth quarter to make it interesting, but Philly will take the first game 110-107. We will be back with this series in Game 3. George McGinnis took the MVP honors. And let's go back and show you who the high scorers were. It was Carter leading the way for Philly, 30 points, and Newland for Houston leading with 21. So let's play out Los Angeles Golden State, the first game of their West Final. Golden State winning, and it was a good game, it looked like, 129-121. Kareem, 31 points for the Lakers, and Barry led the way for Golden State, 37. Bet he took MVP. Yes, he did. So Golden State and Philly going to game twos with the 1-0 lead in their respective series. We will be back tomorrow, and we're going to do the second game of Golden State Los Angeles, and we'll just keep alternating back and forth until one series is finished. If they both go game 7, we will have both of those game 7s for you. I'm planning for this to go 2 weeks. I'm going to do a game 1, game 2, game 3, game 4 this week. We go back to the Philly-Houston series for game 3 in Houston, and then we go to LA for Golden State Los Angeles game 4. So that's what you're looking at this week. I hope you enjoyed today's game. Again, Philly holding on to beat Houston in a very, very close contest. Big Paulie with you, saying Godspeed and God bless. Take care of each other, everybody, because that's all we got. Bye-bye for now.